3, 2, 1. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Handyman Studio. What's going on today? We got another exciting video today. Today we are at Rocky Point. We returned to Rocky Point, the theme park. What was the theme park, but now no longer a theme park. Now it's a public park for to go. So, as we go along on this journey, you're gonna see a couple of things today. We're gonna go see the old railroad tracks from 1986 that they're still there in the park. They're still to the left-hand side. I'm gonna show you them where they exactly are. Today we parked in the parking lot to the right-hand side. You can come down the street right here and park on the right-hand over here inside the parking lot of Rocky Point. It's free parking. You never have to pay for it, which is great. So today we are at the gates of Rocky Point, where it used to be. The big sign used to be right here, and now it's no longer here. It's gone. So remember guys, if you guys are gonna come here to the park, you do not block the gate. Okay, this is where the sign used to be at. See right here, this is a slab for it, and here we are, Rocky Point, guys. And then back there now, right, is, if you guys look back there to the left hand side of the park, if you look to the left hand side, you can see there was a junction box over there. That was for Rocky Point, the sign over there, and that was to light up the sign. It used to be the electrical panel for it, but I don't want to walk over there because I'm not sure if there's poison ivy or not. But you guys look, I'm gonna get a picture of it though too. Alright, I'll put that in the picture and I'll put that down below in my bio. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys can check it out. So here's where you used to drive into Rocky Point. Now past the gates now. Now looking at the gates, now you can see the road. This road is actually called, I'll give you the road right now. Let's see. This road is called Palmer Avenue onto Rocky Point Ave. This is Rocky Point right here, Rocky Point Avenue, and goes down that way, it's Palmer Avenue. So if you ever want to come up here, you can come on up here and take a look around. It's a really nice park though to visit. So as we go along on this journey today, welcome. If you're a newcomer, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Handyman Studios. As in always, we give you the updates and the feeds for it. If you hear a little click all the time, that's me putting on my camera because my camera decides to shut off the screen on me. I gotta fix that. So as you walk down, you'll be able to see some relics of the Rocky Point, of the amusement park. Oh, as you guys are coming down here, be careful, there is a tree down. So once upon a time, this road, you used to be able to drive down here. See this road right here? This was once a road that you can drive down with your vehicle. Now you can no longer drive on this road no more. This road is now off limits. But there is a part of the park though on the other side of the park where you can park over there now. I'm not sure if you can see any relics from the park though, but there are. These curbs are so old. They're really, really old. Now, we're gonna head down here. Many relics. I think the tracks are gonna be over here somewhere. It's usually in the summertime, usually you can't really find the tracks because the tracks are kind of hidden in the background, but there are tracks in the back over here. I don't know if I can get back over there where the tracks are at because summertime's a little bit different though over here. And it's been a long time since these have been used though too. The tracks was, where was they? You can roam in the woods though too. You can roam over here though too. See the back here? Ah, here they are. So see right there? There's actually, that was from the flume. That big metal, that big, what's it called? That big pile over there was actually from the flume. It was actually cemented for the flume ride. So if you come back here, they do still have it. So here is the tracks. Here's the railroad tracks. You guys see the railroad tracks? The ties. This is from 1986, guys. The railroad tracks. Now, the railroad tracks, now you guys know the history of the park. Okay? The history of this park started back in 1830 of Rocky Point. And as we go along here, you guys will also see a lot of other things that you can see. Where I'm standing at, this used to be the train where I used to come to. Now above me would be going above me though, over here would be the flume. Okay, essentially it would be the flume. Now the lines ran along here. Now we can't go all the way back over here because a lot of it's like covered with trees and a lot of growth, and you know, nature took it over. Nature proclaims everything, guys. 125 years of Rocky Point just gone. This park closed back in 1996. I remember because I was a kid. I remember the park closing. But the train, actually, they took the train out back in 1986. And the train went all the way back here. There's a tracks back there, but I wanted to come back in the fall, but I decided to do some in the summertime. But you're going to see a lot of this, though. If you come here, and you see a lot of it. It goes all the way to the back. There used to be a little train that came. It ran through the tracks. I don't know if you guys can see the tracks on my camera. But it ran back. Ran all the way back. Now there's abandoned tracks here. See, right here when I'm kicking it right there, there's the track right there. That's it. Now, we can't go all the way back because there is a lot of growth. There's a lot of stuff. There's also a bridge. There's set to be a bridge all the way in the back. A couple of years ago when I came here, you could actually walk all the way down the line. Now you can't. There's too much growth. So, with saying that, that used to be the train tracks. Now, if you come up over here, so we came off the beaten path. There's the other path over there. That's where we come down. We made our loop right around here. And then this is where the train needs to go down this way. Now, if you go up this way, over here, there is a cave. There is a cave up here. The cave is pretty cool. I'm not sure if the cave is still here. But I know it's retroactive still. There is a cave in Rocky Point. See, there's a lot of beaten paths though to go down. Yeah, it is still here. The cave's still here. Now, if you guys pay attention closely, there are pillars still down there. There's a couple pillars. Now, come down to where I'm at. There are a couple pillars now from the flume ride. The flume was actually here and actually cost $1 million to actually build the flume. This is all that's left of that $1 million project. There's one there. There's one over there. And there's a pillar that's in front of me right here. This is one of it right here. See? And there's one here. Now, there's a couple more. So, now guys, if you guys were looking back in the pictures though, I'm going to show you guys back in the pictures though, from 1995. If you can see where I'm at, right here, was above me was a flume that went right over my head and down into a pool over there in front. Okay, because this was never here. Remember guys, these woods was never here. Nature just took over. After a long time, nature does reclaim a lot. This is part of the railroad tracks right here. Here's another pillar. Another pillar. And then if you look all down there, another one, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 more pillars down there. I got a kind of a wide angle camera, so I know you guys can't see those pillars down there, but that's where they are. This was the flume ride. Now, if you guys come over here, you can still smell the chlorine of it though a little bit. You can still smell a little bit of it. There's still a unique smell. See, there's wood over there, and then you can see where it went. It started from over there and went this way. Okay, guys. Okay, so the cave, however, it was called the Cave of Rocky Point. It was over to the other side. Let me show you to the other side. Stick with me, guys. I'm getting to the good parts. Here's some other rocks over here that you can see formations. Now, you come over this way, you can see a lot of other things though too over here. Just be careful, watch your footing as you go over here. A lot of other stuff over here. Now there is a little cave over here. We're not going to go down too much and too deep into it, but there is a little tiny cave right here. See it? There is a pathway to come up here. That's just a little tiny cave, okay? Now there's another cave. See, there's still concrete. This is part of the flume ride though too. The flume ride went all the way over here. So, as where I'm at, the flume ride was still part of this system. And the reason why they had this cave is because basically they had a little bit of stuff. Ooh, the heck was that? Okay, so I got interrupted by a woodchuck. Didn't see him. Not paying attention to the woodchuck. But if you look down from where my location's at to where I'm at, I'm up standing on the top. Now down at the bottom you can see more of the tracks going down that way. Oh, what a beautiful picture that is. I can't really get too close to it because obviously I'm not sure if I can get too close to it, but I want to get as close as I can to the railroad tracks again and show you those there's more railroad tracks. So if you guys come over here to where I'm at, if you follow the path where I was walking down, I'm going to show you a little map highlighter on the map for you guys. I'll show you guys on the map. So here we go. I'm going to show you guys on the map where I was. Let's see. I'm right around. Oops, okay. I can't make heads or tails of where exactly I am. Okay, guys, if you guys see Rocky Point, the road right there, and you guys see me, I'm right in the woods right there. So now we're able to access a little bit more of the railroad tracks. Now just be careful as you guys go down. I'm not sure how much we can access of the railroad tracks. Now you can see the railroad tracks a little bit more better. Now, let me see if I can get down there. I'm not sure if I can get down there or not. Let's see. look at this. Guys, would you look at this? The railroad tracks. Here's a perfect example of the railroad tracks though, guys. This is a train. I'm not sure if we can walk inside of it or not and get over to the other side. Let's see if I can walk right on the tracks itself. Okay, so one of the tracks used to go this way, like around the park. It used to go all around the park, okay? Now, there's a bridge. Now, I'm not going to walk on the bridge because of safety reasons, because this bridge hasn't been inspected in a long time, and there is a little river that goes underneath there, and this wood looks soft. So this is the bridge for the railroad tracks. It went right through here. It scaled right through here. Went right through here. Now, remember though, guys, this whole thing, all this nature wasn't here before, and it reclaimed the land, okay? So as we go through, you guys can see the bridge where it went through. Right down there. And a lot of bees out here, so just be careful. Just be mindful. There is bees out here. You guys can't see them on screen. But I don't want to see you get stung or anything, so just be careful. Be mindful. There are bees out here. That's why I'd rather come out in the fall time. But there was another track that came into it. Right down this way. See? And it meant right here. This was a different track. So this track went through. And the railroads are still here, guys. That's how we got over to this beaten track. Okay? And then if you look on the side of me, there's that giant wall where we was looking actually down from. Right there. It was up on top over there before. In my last video, you could see where I was. Now, you can see where I'm at. And there's a little pond over here, a little creek that goes run through it. But just be careful if you're going to go over here to this bridge, because there is a bee's nest. I can see it. I'm going to walk the tracks a little bit. See how I'm walking the tracks? Ooh. I don't got good balance, guys. So that's the tracks. That's what I wanted to show you, though. What an amazing, beautiful picture. You know, I'm actually going to take a picture of that. Let's see. Amazing. How gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful when you could see history in the making. And I'm going to try to get a video up of the train when it was running, though, guys. A small video of it. This is what happens when nature takes over, guys. When nature takes its course, it just takes over everything. Alright, as we walk back, now we're leaving the railroad tracks, and we're going to go on to the pool, where I didn't get to show you guys the pool, okay? So I'm going to try to slowly get back over there. Now, if you guys are going to come down here, just be careful. There are some prickly bushes. There are some little prickly bushes. And, ouch. See? This is why I do the exploring. You guys save the guesswork over here. So you guys can walk over there that way, though, too, where I'm at. There is another path. I'm not going to take that path today. We're here for two items today. The railroad tracks that I just showed you. And the pool. The pool actually closed down, I think I want to say 1988. Well, let me just double check. Gemini, when did the pool close down in Rocky Point? I want to say it was 1986 or 1988. But I'll have the full details for you guys down in my bio, as always. I always have the details for you. So here's another cave. You can see one cave right there. This is another cave that you can go through. Just want to show you guys real quickly before I go. This is another cave where you can go through. Now, I wouldn't recommend it in the daytime. I wouldn't recommend it in the summertime because there could be bees or there could be mosquitoes that attack. So I'd recommend this more in the fall time. So, okay. And if you guys ever want to see the location, I'll give you guys the location. All right. And there's another pathway that if you want to go down there, just be careful. Don't break your ankles going down, like I almost did. Now there is a wire. Now if you guys look all the way up, you can actually see the chairlift, the sky lift as they call it. That was the name back then, the sky lift. We're gonna go over to the sky lift and we're gonna see that. That's gonna be on part 2. So this was segment 1. Thank you for watching. We'll be right back momentarily, so don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to be right back with Rocky Point, more of the history of Rocky Point. As right now, this was part 1. We're going to have probably 3 parts to this, so you guys can see everything I missed of Rocky Point. If you see something that I missed, leave it down in the comments. Always leave it down in the comments. And always welcome, guys, to my channel. The time and the temperature check right now is about 4:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Beautiful day out, not a cloud in the sky. We're in Warwick, Rhode Island today. The temperature is about 82 degrees. Very nice out there though, for a walk though. So if you're out there, say hi. If you ever see us out on anywhere, Handyman Studios, we're always around, so just come on and say hi to us. We always love it when you say hi to us. So, okay. With that, saying that, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on part 2. See ya.